To security matters now, there has been more calls for the creation of state police and a charge for President Bola Tinubu and state governors to be more proactive in addressing the security challenges in Nigeria. This formed a major part of the discourse at a two-day summit on security and democratic sustenance by some Yoruba groups in the southwest who gathered in Lagos. Our correspondent, Omololu Rosonwo, has the details.
The security challenges in Nigeria and the need for democratic sustenance explains this convergence in Lagos by the Yoruba Assembly in the southwest. The two-day summit centers on threats to security, human lives and livelihood. Some Yoruba leaders and various security groups in the southwest say there must be unity of purpose in the face of rising security challenges.
In the first instance, each of the governing areas, whether it is the states or local government, they need their own civil security authorities. And that is how Amotekun came up. Amotekun came up on the premise of the studies done by Yoruba institutions. They recommended it was adopted.
The problems of insecurity are enormous, and this cuts across all regions. Eniola Ojajuni, an Afenifere youth leader, and Dr. Tunde Amzat are victims of kidnap. Ojajuni spent 12 days in captivity of the herdsmen before his release on the 2nd of March 2025 after paying ransom.
No investor wants to come to a region where there is a serious security challenge, and Southwest have enjoyed a very good securities in the past many years. But fortunately, that what has happened in the last 2 years now is quite unfortunate, but our leaders must take a very serious step. Ondo, Ogun, Osun, Ekiti and Lagos. And like I said, they must take a very serious precaution to safeguard our people in the near future.
Dr. Amzat's ordeal with the kidnappers for 6 days was equally not good. He also paid ransom for his release, but however believes there is connivance with some people who engage in organ harvesting.
Some of our people, bad elements amongst us, are working with them. They are networking. 2 people were slaughtered in my presence, and they were disemboweled. People were in that forest waiting to buy human organs. Are you saying Fulani are the ones that are dealing with human organs? You need to buy, there should be a supply line before you can have a buyer.
Perhaps these unpalatable experiences in the kidnappers' den speak to calls on President Tinubu and state governors to be more proactive.
The entire security structure in Nigeria, Navy, police, they are not up to 1 million. How do you defend a nation of 250 million with one or just less than 200,000 police? It's not possible. To that extent, we want to be assertive on the call for a state police. Mr. President, now is the time to write your name in gold. All your governors are running away from state police because of the responsibility. Compel them to do so. We want the state police.
Other proposals by the group include creation of Southwest Security Trust Fund, creation of state police, unity of OPC security network, prioritizing welfare of members, proper restructuring in Nigeria, less emphasis on politicking and more on better governance, and proposal for the autonomy of the regions. Omololu Rosonwo, LTV News.